Hey guys, Ryan here. Today we're going to be reviewing The Walking Dead issue 185. So yeah, this issue is called On Guard. As you can see, there's Carl at the hilltop, on guard, even though this literally plays zero part in the issue. And then there's also this variant cover of Jesus right here. Pretty awesome cover. Big fan of it. So yeah, let's crack this issue open and go over it. Now I have to say, the cliffhanger of this issue was actually pretty good and shot the story forward. It really did. I know some of the cliffhangers are just like for suspense, but this actually like moved the story forward. Rick Grimes could one day actually be leading the Commonwealth in the comics. Probably not in the show, but so we resume Dwight and Rick's talk. Pretty interesting, but Rick is just not having it. He is getting so irritated with Dwight and how arrogant he's being, thinks that they should take over. And he's just thinking, I don't know, I don't really care for Dwight's character right now in the comics. He's kind of annoying. And then we get to see Carl and Lydia. Well, Lydia just sleeping, but she's literally in one panel this episode. But Carl actually has a big role. He has a nice conversation with Sophia. I honestly, at this part right here, at where, what did it say? Well, this is my room, and then he says, she says, yeah, nice talking to you, good night. I honestly thought she might have kissed him, but she didn't, because it changed to a different story. It didn't even continue, so. Then we have a nice conversation with Magna and Yumiko. Yumiko even mentions leaving Alexandria if there's another war on their hands. Also, I just want to say, the Rick and Sophia conversation was about his and Lydia's relationship and how Sophia kind of wants to have a relationship with someone. Just dumb teenager stuff. Then we have Rick and Michonne and Elodie at the Commonwealth. Michonne makes a stupid pun about, can you imagine surviving the apocalypse and then end up being a waitress, and there's one right behind her, and then she gets like super embarrassed. And then all of a sudden Rick, a beautiful, beautiful panel right here, guys. Look at that. Rick just starts bawling because of, he wishes Andrea was still here to see, but that's one of my all-time favorite panels. It's just like, it's centered, it's a very good panel. I love when they have like, you know, tears on characters, because it's definitely not what it looks like in real life, because you have like a completely different skin color. Like, see his regular skin color, and then it's just like white coming out of his eyes. Then Eugene and Stephanie actually get together this issue, which I was really hoping would happen, because they just seem like they should be together. Because like she kisses Eugene awkwardly, and then she's like, oh, sorry, and then he ends up he kisses her back. So now the Commonwealth is really overdoing their guard / like patrol, and people are starting to notice. Rick and the governor have a conversation. She talks about Andrea, and she talks about how she actually had a daughter, which we did not know. And then Dwight ends up getting into a fight with one of the guards. You know, this is when people start to notice about how they're really overdoing it in the streets with the guards. Dwight even says, how many of you guys do we actually need on the street to feel safe, in quotation marks? You think we can't see what this is? This is a joke. And he puts his finger on him. He's like, you need to calm down. And Dwight's like, what the heck? And he pushes him and says, I said get your hands off me. And then actually all the people start, I don't want to say defending him, but they kind of like did. They kind of stepped in and said, you know, don't do this. And then he goes, it's okay, I surrender. And then the two guards take him away, and then one of the ladies says, what did he do wrong? And he's like smirking really annoyingly right there. So, oops. And then Rick comes to visit Dwight at his cell, and he's yelling at him. He is furious with him and his decisions. He says, what you're doing is dangerous, and then he's going to leave. And Mercer stops him, and he says, you're the leader the Commonwealth needs. Now, that is something I did not expect to happen all. Like, not at all did I expect that to happen for the end of this issue. But overall, guys, I have to say this is such a good issue. Pick this one up right now in your local comic book store, as well as this Jesus variant cover. We have one more month to go, and that is Negan. Also in the back of this for Outpost Zero. I don't know exactly what it's called, but the entire issue, yeah, Outpost Zero, the entire issue is in the back of this. I was like, wait, is this an extended issue? But no, it's not. There's just put extra advertisement. An entire new comic, like an entire issue in the back. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Leave down below, what did you guys think of this month's issue of The Walking Dead? Sorry, I couldn't get that out. I personally really enjoyed it. This is one of my favorites we've had in a while because we really got, you know, different speculations of people. We got into the Hilltop and the Commonwealth. We didn't focusing way too much on the Commonwealth lately, in my opinion. We got a lot of interesting story points. Dwight really shot the story forward and started Mercer at the end with his idea of Rick leading the Commonwealth, because that will definitely lead to conflict. I was kind of hoping we could see what's going on for next month's cover with Michonne pointing the gun at Rick. Well, she's pointing it at the governor, but obviously Rick steps in to defend. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Bye.